Hi everyone, welcome to my unboxing video. So this is the March My Aquarium box. This is my first standard box. As last month I got the welcome box. So let's see if I can open this one here. Alright, so first off, like always, comes with a coupon for your fish stuff and an itemized list of what's in there, which looks like some good stuff this week. So let's look at these. So the first thing we've got is food. This is a herbivore food, sinking pellets. Let's look at the ingredients here. Pea protein, herring meal, wheat, kelp, soy protein, krill, squid, spirulina. So it has some algae in there. 39% protein. So we'll have to see if my Corys like it. I don't have that type of cichlid. And then let's see what else we have. Aquarium root tabs. What's nice that they show you the distribution of nitrate, potassium, and kind of odd because I can see that the little pellets inside the gel capsule, so I guess you put the whole gel capsule in. Next is a bag of alder cones. Is that what they are? Alder cones. So these are good for shrimps, and if you do a tannin tank, like a natural Amazonian bioscape, these would be cool. I might throw some of these in my beta tank. They look pretty neat. Not that there's any shrimp in there. I don't have any shrimp, so they're cool. Someday I'd like to set up a tannin tank and use a lot of different biologicals to create the tea stained water, but also to add character in your substrate, because instead of really a substrate you use a bunch of different stuff. And so I might use those then, but until then I don't know what I'm going to do with them. Some algae wafers, so my plecos will eat that, and that's just another sample. We've got my Aquarium Box measuring spoons. So my fish have pretty much stolen my tablespoon and my 1/4 tablespoon. So I bake a lot, so I have a bunch of different sets. So I can either put these straight into fish, or I can just throw them in the drawer and use what I want when I want it. So unlike a lot of people who have to worry about a roommate or a spouse thinking it's gross if you use a fish thing and then use it for people after you've sterilized it, I don't have to, because I don't have one of those. So this here is a faucet adapter for a python hose or a garden hose that then you hook onto here. Now I have a python, so I don't need that per se, but I guess it's good backup in case my python ever breaks. That I can't imagine my python breaking. One thing though, if you use these guys, make sure that you buy the white garden hose that's made for potable water. You don't want to use green garden hoses because they can grow really nasty algae and bacteria that can hurt your fish. So if you use this, make sure you use a white garden hose. that's specifically designed for drinking water. And then of course, lots of confetti that I have to make sure I get rid of before my cat finds it, or that shit will be everywhere. And then last is one more box. So in here, it looks like we have a little cichlid cave. That's really thin. So I work in the art department, and a lot of my students also take ceramics. This is really thin ceramic, so it's going to be really easy to break, but that's pretty cool. I don't have any small cichlids that spawn in these like this. Let's see. To give you measuring size, that's a coaster. So that's 3.5 inches. So that's about 3.5 inches round, about an inch high, 1.5 inches high, inch wide. I don't think it's really big enough for plecos. I watched another review on this box, and he said plecos could fit in, but it may be small ones. But my bristlenose are really big. They would totally get stuck. And I'm already going through sick pleco drama from getting stuck in chula. So be careful with what you put in your plecos. But this is something I've been maybe wanting to get again for a potential tank setup. So overall, this month's box is more useful than my last month's box. However, I might have bought this and this on my own at some point. And I like to point out some point because I'm not in any currently ready to set up any tank, and I don't have any tanks that shrimp could live in, and I don't have any tanks that I could put like apistos or small cichlids in. So mostly they're things to fill up my house with. So the box says that cichlid cave is worth $9 and the alder cones are worth $7. Geez, this thing's supposedly worth 12 bucks. It is really cheap plastic, guys. I don't know how much the python one is because it's been a long time since I bought a python, but my python is only like 30 bucks. It seems kind of steep for something that for like twice the price I can buy the whole thing. And I know if like your python cracks, like if this piece cracks, you can buy the replacement part for it. So it's not like the whole python is crap. Jeez. So I would have to say it's a better box than last month's. It says it has $45 worth of value in there, and I definitely think that these things cost $45. Oh, I never pay that much for root tabs. $6 for root tabs. I usually get like 100. Anyway, not bad. Not really stuff I would have bought myself. More stuff that's going to go in a general box of miscellaneous. So, still unsure how I feel about this, my aquarium box thing. I mean, if I was in the midst of setting up a cichlid aquarium, this would be great. Or if I had like 100 tanks and I could just throw one more in, that would be cool. If I had shrimp, these would be neat, super cool. And I might use them eventually. If nothing else for just decor, they're kind of neat looking just by themselves. I wonder if plecos would chew on them. They might be too small for plecos. They're awfully small little cones. So, I mean, stuff that'll eventually get used, but I mean, last month I got like 6 kinds of food. Okay, it wasn't 6, it was 4. And so if they send us a new type of food every month, which I think is pretty much the plan, I just don't know how we're going to use all this food. And when I went on yourfishstore.com and I looked at their foods, like the general, most of them are pretty much these sort of ingredients, nothing super special, nothing not great, but I just, I don't know. That's a lot of food to go through in a month. I have 3 fish tanks, and one of them eats mainly live frozen because it's tiny fish. So we'll see. A couple more months to go. So this was pointed out on another site that they have these small business spotlights. So that's cool. I'll look up that guy and oh, they have tank raised fish. That's cool. So I'll check that out. Although Boston, Massachusetts, ordering fish from across the country. Oof. Congrats to the winners of last month's stuff. So, yep, that's what's in this month's box. Hope that helps you make a decision about whether or not you want to spend money every month on mystery fish stuff. All right, later.